Is there anybody there?
What's up, Dad Hack Crew, and welcome to part 2 of the Dad Hack Chronicles podcast episode with Chef Garry. That's right, Val and I, we finished our conversations on some of the things that he has planned for the future for the Las Vegas Aviators and some things that, that he wants to do. And then also, guys, we get to do our famous, not so famous questions. So before I go, guys, I wanted to make sure that you guys are following not only myself, but also following Val on YouTube, TikTok. Make sure that you give us a follow on all our social media so that way you guys are up to date on what we are doing here throughout the year. All right, guys? Well, without further ado, guys, I'll give you the episode.
We want to do a throwdown one time. We're thinking about doing a throwdown. So we're thinking about, my other chef really wants, Chef Antonio, he wants to do a throwdown. So we kind of, they do their food, we do our food, and you let them vote kind of on what food you like best or whatever. So we're thinking about doing that. Probably not this year, but it's a good possibility for next year.
Yeah, it's a win-win for everybody, right?
Yeah, right. It is. It's true. It'll be fun. It'll be good.
That's exciting. Oh my God. I question for you, like you alluded this a little bit to, like, when Val asked this question, is where do you usually find inspiration when it comes to the food that you make, right? Because I mean, we can all get inspiration from pretty much anywhere, but it's unique to each and every one of us. So like for you, what's your inspiration?
So actually my inspiration is actually seeing and I try to stay ahead. I just try to stay ahead, right? So, again, luckily, being a chef, I have access to a lot of things that other people don't have access to. And a lot of that is industrial newsletters, magazines, stuff like that, right? So I'm one of these guys where I love information. I love info. I need it. So I get, again, I'll go to almost every food magazine, every food blog, there's billions of them. There's so many of them, right? That I will sign up for them, or I will actually subscribe to, I have subscriptions to, all the food magazines anyway. And while I don't get a chance to look at them all, I do kind of run through them real quick. But there's usually one or two things that might strike something in my head to say, I can maybe do something with that. I put it in my black book, and it could just be something, it could just be, peanut butter dipped Oreos. I don't know.
Ooh,
but
I'm in for that.
But it could just be something like that, and then I just write it down, because then somehow it always works where I'll piece it together with something. But so again, and there's so much information now out here, right? And with television and with TikTok. I mean, come on, right? I mean,
yeah.
Honestly, not that I'm stealing things from TikTok, but there are some different things out there. But
get ideas.
Gives you ideas, right? Yeah. So those type of things. Instagram, of course. My silly Instagram is nothing but food everywhere. So it's really those are my inspirations, right? Plus, again, kind of just eating up cookbooks. Like I'm a sucker for, cookbooks and just learning and doing and playing and just doing all that stuff. So, I mean, that's kind of, where my inspiration comes from, just from the items that are out there, right? And trying to stay ahead. Again, like I said earlier, trying to know what the next big thing is, right? Because you will know if you have a little bit of inside secrets there.
Oh, I'm looking at your food right now on Instagram. I just want you to know. It's like I'm looking at the burrito my God.
Yeah,
hot dogs
we do some cool stuff. Yeah, we really do. It's fun. We have a good time with it.
Cookies and Lord Jesus. I can't.
Yeah, man. We do everything.
Oh. Man, Ed, I wish you would have been out here when they did the Chico Scrunch Wrap.
That was fun. We changed it up this year only because, while many people liked it, when we went back and looked through our sales, our sales were not where we thought it would be for that. So we decided to change it. And again, this year, sales are okay with our El Paso, but our original El Paso burger that we did like 2-3 years ago, that was the one that killed it, right? So I might just go back to that, honestly. But we're always trying to evolve and change things, right, and keep it fresh.
So for the most of us that don't know, but like, what was it? You said El Chico?
Yeah, that was the Crunch Wrap. So we did basically a play on a Crunch Wrap with a burger and pico de gallo in there and cheese, and the tortilla and everything. So we folded it up just like that. I thought it was good, but
and
again,
salsa on the side.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It was good, but like again, we also just we look through these numbers, right? We look at these sales charts and we see what moved, what didn't move. So at the end of the year, who knows, right? Maybe it'll be up there with a lot of the others, but unfortunately, that's Crunch Wrap. And again, sometimes we only play a team one time, like the
Round
Space
Rock.
Cowboys and Red Round Rock, stuff like that. So those sales get skewed sometimes, but because we always play Salt Lake and we always play Reno. It feels like we play them every other homestand.
First of all, I gotta give you props on your uniform that you guys wear. Those shirts are like fire.
Those chef coats.
Yeah, look at that thing, man. Look at you.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Well, listen, we gotta look good. I mean,
look good, feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Food looks good. The chef's got to look good. Right?
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
I actually, this is block busting news right here. I just bought a new pair of shoes and they're orange. Because our colors are blue and orange. That blue and orange. So I just bought some new chef shoes that are kind of orangey. And I was gonna, I don't have any games yet until the following week, but I was gonna put it on Instagram and see like, what do you all think of these orange shoes? I mean, they're a little loud, but I think they'll look sharp.
Even better. The louder, the better. I mean, you're in Vegas, baby.
I'm with you there, right? But I'm super excited to wear them, and I mean, the eyeball is just gonna go right to my feet now, but.
I think it'll look great with that. With your,
I did too. That's why.
Oh, yes, that's amazing. Yes.
Yeah, it is fun. It's cool, and I actually change up my uniforms probably every year. But those jackets that you see there, everyone loves them. Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, come on, dude, you guys look good.
Yeah, thank you very much.
That's amazing.
We appreciate that.
Oh, so like. Out of all the you guys, you make so much food, but like for you, what's your favorite one that you make? Like for you, like like your personal favorite.
I do have some favorites. I really do. But it's kind of tough though, because everything that I really like is probably not good for you. So
that's how it always is, though.
You have to eat it in
moderation.
Yeah, moderation, right. So the Aviator burger, which is our home opponent burger. So when we have two burgers at this stand, and the opponent burger, and then the home burger is the Aviator burger. Right. Well, we do a tomato onion jam on that burger with cheddar cheese, golden barbecue sauce, bacon, and then we actually put jalapeno potato chips in there on top. And so I like that. We did that one year for something. I want to say we did it basically for the Battle for Vegas here, where the Raiders played the Golden Knights in a charity softball game, and we made that the Golden Knight burger. I liked it so much that I ate it probably every day for a week, and then I was at the point where I was like, you know what, this is going to be the new Aviator burger. So that burger is every day sold out of the flight deck where we do the opponent burger. So that is probably one of my favorites. And my new favorite, though, is our burnt end brisket sausage.
Yes.
Oh my God. This was made especially for me at the ballpark. there was a team there from Utah, and they had some samples that they sent me, and they had something very, very similar. And I asked them, could you do like burnt ends and make it into a sausage with the coarse grind and stuff it in the casing? So they did it, and it's like, oh my God, it's so good. I think they had a little bit of beef sausage to it too, but it is so good. Like that's now something I could eat every day. And we do it really simple now. We pickle onions. We do that at the ballpark, and then we make a house made barbecue sauce for it too. So really simple. So burnt end brisket sausage, pickled onions, and barbecue sauce. Woo, I eat that sucker. I ate 2 of them one night, so that's bad for you, but
it
so
was
good,
good.
so good.
I love
so
it.
Good. Yeah, so good.
I'm in all every single one of them.
I'll be
You
honest.
said jalapeno chips on that, and I was like,
and you know what? It's the texture, right? So the crunch of those chips too.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one. That is honestly one of my favorites. I'll go back to. And again, I do like a veggie burger every now and then, though. I have to eat healthy sometimes.
yeah, it's okay. Well, sometimes we gotta eat.
Yeah, we got to, right? I mean, I would be 400 pounds if I really ate like I wanted to. So.
Right. My wife tells me I gotta eat healthy, so I'm with you there, my friend. I'm with you there. Oh my God, I can't wait. Like I already, we've been trying to plan for September for the championship.
When you come down, of course, you find me. We're gonna take care of you.
Well, I'm gonna find you. Don't you worry. It's gonna be, I'll be like, Val, let's go. Let's go find Chef G. Let's go.
I hope y'all can make it. It's a beautiful ballpark. The food is so good.
Yeah, it is. It's a great ballpark.
It's awesome.
It is.
Yeah, that's definitely. And listen, you guys are doing outstanding work. Like, I mean, I'm looking at your Instagram all the time. It's like all the food, it looks just so good. And then I see Val, like, she's, putting her stuff in. I'm like, dude, you guys are making me hungry. You guys got to stop here.
Yeah.
So all kudos to you guys. So I'm super, super happy that I'm telling you, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
That'll be awesome, buddy. It'll be fun too.
And then you got the walking nacho in center field. And there's the new barbecue spot this year from, what's their name?
Off the Hook.
Yes, Off the Hook Barbecue.
Yeah. We have Barbecue Mexicana, and they've been there.
Yeah.
They're the OG. They've been there since day one with us. So they're super popular, of course.
Let me ask you, do you pair sometimes your food, you pair it with like some of like your local beers and drinks and things like that? Like, do you usually go that far?
We will on some items. We will on some items. So for instance is we have there's a brewing company here, Tenaya Creek. They actually make a few beers specifically for us at the Aviators, right? So they have an Aviator Ale that is really it's a really nice kind of light tasting. It's a good beer for summer. And then we actually cook our beer brats in that Aviator Ale, right? So it actually works really well together too. Like if you have one of those with that sausage, that it's delicious.
It just makes me all nice and warm and tingly right now.
Yeah,
hearing about this.
Yeah, plus we will also do the actual so we got Modelo this year. So we kind of pieced Modelo with our walking taco. And of course, if you want the burrito, the burnt end burrito that Barbecue Mexicana does, goes super well with that too. Yeah,
burnt end burrito sounds delicious. Walking taco sounds amazing.
Yeah, that walking taco's a pretty cool item too, right? So Val can tell you all about it.
I'm sure. Oh yeah, she has, and she's shown pictures and videos. Absolutely. Yeah. So, Chef, before I go, and Val, I don't know if you have any more questions or anything like that.
If you do, I'm actually good on time, guys. I'm not bad. I got at least a good another 15, 20 minutes.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Shoot. Okay, I won't ask in detail. I'll just ask, will the Round Rock Burger be different this season?
Look at it. It's like, I don't know. I want to say something.
No. Okay, that's fine.
I think it's the same, man.
No. That's okay because there's that specific topping that I love that I get with the fork and
No, that's the same. I believe I kept that and Sugarland both the same for the most part.
Oh, which are delicious. I love both of them.
Yeah. So that's the same.
I love that. It just sounds good. Let me ask you then. Do you want to get do you usually want to start a rivalry with another ball team just because it's just oh no, oh, you guys are making this, we're gonna make this then?
Well,
it sounds amazing.
I'll be honest with you. They are, if anything, they want to come to me.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? Because we're the originators.
You're
of
the
this,
OGs.
Right? I mean, we're the ones, right? I mean, a lot of these and don't get me wrong, many creative chefs and great chefs out there, but people have not, up until 2019, not many ballparks were doing kind of what we do now. Major League, yes, for sure, 100% Major League.
But that's overpriced.
They were doing those things, right? And of course they can, but for minor league, right? I think I want to say we raised the bar for all these minor league parks across the country, right? While of course every ballpark has their own little thing that they do or whatever it is, that might just be one item, but every food item at our ballpark is special to me. I mean, you don't find it everywhere. So bring it on. I take on all challengers. That's fine.
I also think it speaks volumes of the fact that you have the team tells you, it's hey, it gives you free reign to do what you want. But hey, let's go. We're Vegas. We gotta be at the top of our game.
That's true. That is what pushes us quite a bit, right? I mean, the gentleman that runs the ball club there on the property, he wants us to be the best, right? He is really behind us, right? Well, he wants to have the fans there and have them enjoy food and beverage and the game and all that good stuff. He's a big proponent for us. He likes the things we do, and it's very rare he will say, I don't know if we should do that. He kind of lets us do what we want to do. So that's the great part about it. And again, I travel. I'm a regional chef, so I actually have 24 other chefs under me. And, I go to those ballparks, and a lot of the times they're kind of handcuffed to really what they can do and how much they can charge for some food and stuff like that. So, while the creativity there is really good, sometimes though you're kind of held back by pricing, Whereas
I was just going to say, you do, you said you're regional, you got 24 chefs, single A, double A, triple A.
All of them. Yeah. So, and, listen, a lot of them do great. A lot of them do great work, right? Part of my job is to make sure that they're doing the things that we're doing in Vegas, right? Getting these wow items, doing these type of food items that will attract the fans and get in the newspaper or get on the news, stuff like that. That's kind of stuff we want, right? We want people to know as a company what we do, not only in Vegas, but across the whole United States.
Yeah. And I know, I'm not going to make it out there this year, but I have to say, assuming that you'll still be doing work with them, I'm so excited to see what this food scene will look like in Salt Lake next year.
Yeah. So we do have it, right? They talked about the building there. So it'll be done next year. It's going to be beautiful, actually, because me and my regional vice president were working on the kitchen plans, the blueprints, and of all the equipment that they're going to get and just where it's going to be placed and stuff like that. So they're getting a club very similar to ours in Vegas.
Nice.
So there's actually, I'll be honest with you, I'm probably going to have to start working on those menus shortly too, probably come August, September. I'll probably have to work on those because they plan on opening next year, at the beginning of the season. And, our food company will be running the food and beverage there. So it'll be really interesting and fun. And I was just in Utah actually 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago. And those guys can eat, man. Those folks there, that's no joke. I was there on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Tuesday night they were busy, super busy. They eat a lot of food, and
that's awesome.
Yeah, they do some good stuff there. Some fun stuff. They do have a lot of subcontractors too, though, out there. So they have some stuff that I really didn't know about. Stuff like dirty soda, which is you just mix all these sodas together and then they make all sorts of different things with them, which is really cool. A very cool concept.
Interesting.
Yeah, really cool concept. It's a local, I believe it's a local place. So
yeah, I've never heard of dirty soda.
But
that's the first time I've heard about
cool. That. And their menu is really sharp. They make kind of like ice cream or floats. So with the soda, and they have all sorts of mixtures. It's really cool. So they are actually pretty hot on the food scene too. Utah and Salt Lake, they're not behind. They're there. They're doing some cool things up there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
It's a 5-hour drive.
Yeah. Or it's an hour and a half flight. So
that too, yes.
That's an easier way to get there.
Yeah, I'm flying, and that's for sure.
It's just like nobody's doing that 5-hour drive. No. We're gonna go ahead and fly there, get a hotel, and get a car and all that.
Yeah. So.
All right. So now that we're, I want to get into this because I think this is the most difficult part of this whole conversation. I mean, we've asked you some really hard questions here, but I want to get us to our famous, not so famous questions. And I want to know, are you ready, my friend?
I'm ready.
Okay, so this is the first time I'm asking this question, and I'm asking it to a chef. So this is the first time ever asking this question. So, all right, so you're at the ballpark, right? But you're going as a fan, right? So you're not going as someone working or anything like that.
Right.
You're going to the park.
Right.
What is your food and your drink of choice?
Okay, so I can honestly tell you, if I'm going out to enjoy my life, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in my ballpark. I'm getting my burnt end brisket sausage with pickled onions and barbecue. That is just what I'm going to do because that goes great with beer. So while I am not I drink more light beer now, right? We do have though that Aviator Ale that we make is not light, but it's very light tasting and crisp and refreshing. So I would have my Aviator Ale with my burnt end brisket sausage. And then after that, I would go ahead and I would get me some popcorn because there is nothing better than fresh popcorn, guys.
You were the first person ever in our podcast here to say popcorn.
Yeah. I'm telling you now, because we pop it fresh at the ballpark. We pop it fresh. Getting warm popcorn, oh my God. It is so good. Like
I think there's the cool containers this year, right?
Yeah, right. We have those cool buckets. Right. So really, that would be so I'd have my sausage, my beer, and then my popcorn to nibble on, right, as we go. And then probably at the end of the night, usually later in the night, I know Val loves the frozen banana, but I would actually go for the soft serve Dole Whip that we have.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, not many ballparks doing Dole Whip. So we do Dole Whip there. And it is very tasty and refreshing. So
that sounds amazing.
That's what you got from me.
Yeah, no. Okay, so you said you grew up in Jersey, right? So you are a New York style pizza guy.
100%.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. So this is a question that it's either yay or nay. There's no in between. Okay. Does pineapple belong on a pizza?
It does.
All right. Now, as a chef, I'll say there's nothing wrong with that, right? You can put a lot of things on there. Now, take the chef away. This was me. Absolutely not. What are you? No way.
Oh no.
I'm with you.
Yeah. No. Listen, I'll be honest though. I've had ham and pineapple, and it's not bad. It wouldn't be something that I would order, but for me, and actually I'm true New York. I just want a plain cheese. I just want a slice of cheese. So that's me. Just
because
cheese.
I've also heard that, if you put jalapenos on, with the pineapple or the Hawaiian pizza, right? What they call it.
Right.
It's just a totally different, tasting on it. But I don't know, man. Like I'm with you. It's like a cheese, or I'll even go pepperoni.
I mean, I'll do a pepperoni every now and then, of course. But I mean, jalapeno, pineapple, ham. I'm sure it's good, but that's unfortunately not me. So
I'm with you. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this answer.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I'm so my wife is on the Hawaiian side, right? On the pineapple side. Yeah. I am not. So it's like, I mean, it's divided families. I'm telling you,
it can, because of the sweetness of the pineapple, right? It just doesn't seem right. So,
although I've had pineapple on a burger, that's
pineapple on chicken is really good too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, especially when you see, now we're talking.
If you grill your pineapple and maybe a little teriyaki.
Yeah. Now we're talking. We're talking.
Not on pizza. No pizza.
You had the pineapple and the chicken on the chef's table like 2 weeks ago.
We do. We actually do that. We have a pineapple relish with I believe chipotle chicken. So we have a little spice with the chicken. Yeah,
it's so good.
Man. Yeah. All right. You're walking down the street.
Gotcha.
You're by yourself. You find yourself, and this is yours now. This bag is yours. This bag belongs to you. But inside this bag is $10,000. What is the first thing you buy yourself?
Wow, that's a great question.
Because everybody's going to ask us, "Oh, what'd you do with it?" No. It's yours now, baby.
Right? Yeah.
What do you buy yourself?
I do like the way you put that, though. Right? So there's no, I would turn it in, whatever. Yeah, I get you. I'll be honest with you. Let me see. I would probably, if you haven't noticed, I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan.
No, not at all. I have not noticed anything. No.
So,
not Len Dawson behind you or anything like that.
Yeah.
Or Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, no, that's my man, Pat. Fortunately for me, maybe unfortunately for other people, I would buy me something Kansas City football related.
Nice.
I would probably, now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to buy something for $10,000. I don't think so.
No,
I would buy me a lot of things for
little things here and there. Exactly.
A lot of little things. I load up this place.
I love it. Absolutely love it. That's a good. See, again, it's a good answer, because as a sports fan, you got to buy yourself something. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's something.
Right.
Like that money is yours. Okay.
Yeah, it's mine. And don't get me wrong. Yes, I would share and whatever. But the first question was, what would I buy? And
well, you buy that exactly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't share. I wouldn't. Nobody would know. But there'll be signs that I got some money. There'll be signs.
Right.
All right. So vacation. You're about to go on vacation. Do you choose the mountains or do you choose the beach? What's your choice?
Wow. Again, great question. So for me, I'm not a camper. Right.
You're a glamper?
Yeah, if I was, that's what I would be. So the answer is going to be the beach, because there's how I relate to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Rest, relaxation, cold beer, sunshine, maybe some good water, nice cool water. And for folks like me that work a lot, man, I got to go to mountains. I got to hike up a mountain. I already walk enough. I got to then pitch a tent or whatever. And then I got to make my own food on some little tiny
It'll burn a two-burner.
Yeah. No thanks.
Nah, that ain't.
I want people making me food now. So
I was like, I make food for a living. Somebody's gonna cook me some food.
Yeah. No. We're at the beach.
Good, man. That's amazing. You know what? You're right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you a believer in the wave at sporting events?
No, not really.
Why is that? Look at that.
I will start the wave at the Aviators ballpark.
Yeah, let's go, Val. You and me will start the wave.
Listen, it's great to show support for your team. right? I don't know what the wave does. I mean, I don't know. It's just people getting up and getting down. I get it. I mean, I get it, but you know, I don't know. Maybe I'd have to be in the middle of it to experience
My friend Paul
it.
Caputo right now is enjoying this answer from you. I hope you know this.
But you know, yeah, a wave I don't necessarily need to be around. You know.
You're like that on it. No.
I mean, listen, I get it for those people because I'm one of those folks. You know, more power to you. Do what you love to do. But like me personally, I don't need a wave. It's okay. Listen,
oh, Chef, thank you. I've had such a blast with this today. Thank you so much for doing this. You know, thanks for Val for actually putting this together. I mean, this is all Val's idea here. So. You know, where can people find you and the team, you know, your chefs, like on social media?
Sure. Yeah. So, Chef G _ Las Vegas on Instagram and Twitter. I don't really post much to Twitter. It's mostly Instagram. I just found out I'm doing Threads somehow. So
on Instagram, you got Threads.
Right. Yeah. So I'm there. And then of course, at the Las Vegas Ballpark, Las Vegas, Nevada. You come down, you come see me, come taste some really fun, cool, great food. Always available. As Val knows, I'm always walking around. You know, I'll just bump into her sometimes. And I was like, oh, you didn't tell me you were here. And she's like, oh, I know you're busy. So thank you, by the way, Val. I do appreciate that. But I always have time for you. Trust me. But yeah, that's kind of where you can catch me.
Okay.
You know, I will be traveling a bit, you know, throughout the year, you know, but for the most part, get a hold of me that way. And I'd love to, you know, do this again. This was fun. Yeah. Trust me.
Oh, you'll come back again. Don't you worry.
You're going to have me back again with a whole bunch of new questions.
Oh, it's going to be new questions. Every like time it'll questions. Be a brand new set of questions.
The $10,000 question, you can keep that. I'll change it up.
All right, sounds good. I'll keep that one, and then we'll change it for next time.
Yeah.
Oh, and one more thing. I know we're a little. I know.
No, go for it.
I know it's about a week or so away, but July 20th is Chef Garry's birthday.
Oh, okay. All right.
Birthday month.
Yeah. So luckily, I'm not working that day. Right, we're kind of off, and. Yeah, I think so. I'm not 100%.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna go just relax?
I'll actually be at that game, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll probably be there. But yeah, I mean, normally I'll be honest with you. I've had enough birthdays. I really don't celebrate them much anymore. Number one, you know. Number two, not that guy. Like, you know, their birthdays are birthdays. It's just another day, right? You know. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. And, you know, it's just another day in my life. So, you know, it's
gotta celebrate
another day. So, but it's still nice. You know, it's always nice to be appreciated for things like that. So.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. If I don't speak to you before then, that's awesome. Yep. Congratulations on you guys are killing the game when it comes to the food items. So thank you so much for coming on. You will come back again. We will talk before the season is over. Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do that for sure. 100%. I will make sure, and I'll make more time for you. I don't know how long you can go.
I don't care. We'll go as long as we have to. And
all right,
food and, you know, we'll break down food items and everything.
Yeah, that'd be great. And maybe actually even, you know, maybe we can, I could maybe, you know, do a couple things and show you guys if we do it when I'm at the stadium and stuff like that. We can kind of put some stuff over, you know. Hey, check me out.
We're going to put this together now. Let's do this.
Come for your birthday weekend.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, well, I'm going to just, again, rest and relax. So that's all I ever do. That's all I want to do now. Just rest and relax.
I love it.
Yes.
Well, again, congratulations. We will see you guys again next week with another episode. Make sure you guys are following Chef on Instagram, on Twitter, on Threads, Stadium Food Girl as well, and myself on all the socials because, you know, we're on all socials as well. And again, we'll see you guys on another episode of the Dead Hat Chronicles podcast. Bye.
Bye.
See you guys. Thanks, Val. Thanks, Ed. Pleasure.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, buddy. We'll take it.
This podcast is part of the Curved Brim Media Network. Here are some of the other members of Curved Brim Media.
Hi, this is Kelly Robinson, the Minor League Nerd. My YouTube channel explores the history of minor league baseball teams. More than just stats, we delve into team lineage, sharing stories from current franchises to obscure one-year wonders.
I'm Paul Caputo, and on the Baseball by Design podcast, I talk to minor league baseball teams, designers, and other super interesting people about what these minor league baseball logos mean, and I talk a little bit about ice cream helmets.
What's up, Bucketheads? I'm Anna DiTommaso, and each week on the Baseball Bucket List podcast, I speak with a different fan about their favorite baseball memories, what the game means to them, and what's left to check off on their baseball bucket list.
Hey everyone, it's Eric from the great state of Kansas.
This is Johnny from the New Orleans Baby Cakes Memorial Museum.
And we are the Earn Fun Average podcast,
where we talk to a variety of guests about their love of baseball and have fun doing it.
America, lower your standards.
Average is what we do best.
This is Patrick
and Corey
of BaseballMapper.com, and we have made an interactive map to help highlight all baseball teams from the majors down to collegiate summer leagues.
We want to bring you closer to baseball. So get on the site and find a team near you today.
Hey guys, this is Patrick Larson from the Minor League Baseball Hat History Series. And in every episode, I go through the history of minor league teams through my personal collection of hats. You can find me on Twitter at @PatLarson1. I hope you guys enjoy.
Learn more about Curved Brim Media at curvedbrimmedia.com.